But remember, I didn't because I already told you why I took off.
We are live! Oh, it feels good to say that we are live. Yes, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, the Rick needs Briardios. Briardios is here. Where in the hell has Briardios been? We thought you got... Never mind, I'm not going to say that because then we're going to get flagged. But we thought something bad happened to you, Briardios. It's so good to see you, brother. How are you doing today? And thank God we found Briardios. Thank God. We thought they came up in one of the schools and got you. So my man Briardios is here. Ladies and gentlemen, Swordfish is here. Yes! What else we got going on here? So we have the Swordfish here. We got Briardios. We got to show off there. Ladies and gentlemen, Mag City Entertainment. He is also here. Ladies and gentlemen, my man Mac. Yes, Mac is here. Briardios is here. There's another one that's here. The King Reaper is here. What is good? Yes. King Reaper's here. Everybody's here. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first via way of Nintendo. Levon is here.
What's up?
Yes, Levon's here. And by way of Capping University, Deuce is here.
What up, y'all? Fresh off my birthday, man.
Oh, man. Whoa. Happy birthday. I didn't know it was your birthday, brother.
Yeah, Saturdays.
I had no idea. If I knew it was your birthday, I would have lied on you even more. But I didn't know that. Ladies and gentlemen, I had no idea. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Manhattan is here. Got his mic muted. Either that or he's making some slave accusations. And ladies and gentlemen, the Objective One's here. He's here.
We have from the Fortress of Solitude.
Oh, man. That's right. My bad. By way of the Fortress of Solitude, the Objective One is here. Yes, he is. And ladies and gentlemen, today is Ty That Man's anniversary. So he won't be here today. So let's hold it down for my man Ty. Ty means a lot to me, even though I don't like him. Y'all just say that. So, now, ladies and gentlemen, we talked briefly about Captain America. Brave New World is called, right? Isn't that it? Brave New World? Whatever. But we didn't get Deuce's input. He got mad and he protested the show last week. However, he and Mr. Parker here have some unfinished business on what they were talking about as far as the Captain America movie. Now, last I remember, Parker said that it was inconsistent. And Deuce asked him what was inconsistent. So, Parker, can you and Deuce elaborate on what you guys were talking about?
Okay, I'm gonna go. If you look at that movie,
Mm-hmm.
right? You see, they try. If you just look at it, right? They try to, they was trying to borrow some things for previous Captain America movies, right? Let's look at it.
Yes.
And like, not everything just flowed together. Like, it was he didn't necessarily have a chemistry with like supporting cast or outside. That let's say Poseidon Falcon, right? That short lady was supposed to be like a Black Widow type of character. That wasn't working, right? Even, the acting wasn't good. Now, Harrison Ford, obviously, Mackie, obviously the tall super soldier of Isaiah, right? And Garnalo, whatever, right? The one from the boys. Yeah, those four right there. Good actors, obviously, right? But overall story was inconsistent how it would flow. It would be some good parts, but then things don't flow like I think what it should, really. And and I stand by. I gave it a 6 because I thought it was an average or decent movie. I didn't give it an 8 or higher because in no way, in shape, or form I feel is a great great MCU movie.
Okay, one more
That's just
second.
me.
Hold on 1 second,
Yeah.
partner. Frozen Magma is here. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Continue.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's a bad movie, right? And also, I want to say this: it's not a movie I want to rewatch over. Right? The Avengers, Infinity War, other Marvel MCU movies.
Okay, what can I hear?
It's some of you rewatch over and over, right? And stuff like that. Like, would you, Rick, you consider Blade to be a great movie, right?
The first Blade?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first Blade was good. Second Blade was probably even better, but that third one with Triple H in there, I don't know.
But
about that
at
one.
least with the first and second one, you see those was rewatchable in your eyes, though, right? Multiple times, right?
Well, I tell you what.
Okay.
There are certain comic book movies that I can't watch again. Ant-Man and Wasp. That with the Quantumanium, I can't watch that again. I can't watch Jonah Hex again. I can't watch Darkman.
No, just MCU stuff.
Just MCU stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
It was tough for me to get through Agatha all along. It's certain things that I kind of the show kind of pushes me to watching that
I mean,
stuff.
more so MCU movies. Really, what I'm saying though. Yeah.
Yeah, not
like
every. The movies. I can't watch Thor: The Dark World again.
Okay.
I can't do that again. I can't do the Hulk, the first Hulk with Edward Norton.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do that either. So those are some of the ones that I can't do again. That even though I know they're out there, but I would never. I mean, maybe if I was in prison or something, I might watch them. If I was.
But would you watch over the Infinity War? Because like the chemistry and the plot, it just flows so well you can watch it over again. At least in my opinion.
Probably. Yeah, yes, it could.
I'm gonna be honest.
Because I can't. Because you know what? I can't even watch Ultron again. I didn't like that Avengers. I couldn't watch that again.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Infinity War, though. I'm saying, go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Deadpool 2 is better than Infinity War, if you ask me. I posted that on my Instagram when both movies dropped. So I disagree. I disagree with Ricky's take on Edward Norton movie, but everything else I agree with him on.
Brother Ali is here.
I got you. Okay, hold up.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for the $2, Mac City. Parker stinks. He thinks Superman looks good.
Oh man.
We were talking about Superman, but up yours too, Mac City.
But man, shout out to Mac. Thank you, Mac.
So Deuce, there's no way of a real MCU guy or movie statistician will think. It is even though it's your opinion that you say, wait a minute, Deadpool Wolverine is better than Infinity War.
No, that's not what I said. I said the second Deadpool was better than that. I didn't say
Deadpool. I don't think no Deadpool movie is better than.
No, I love that.
Did Infinity War?
On watching the second.
Yeah. I call Cap on that one, Deuce.
No. The fourth Avengers movie. Isn't that what we were talking? Not Infinity War. I'm talking about the last Avengers movie. What was it?
Endgame.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Never mind. Okay.
Both those movies came out at the same time, and I didn't care for Endgame as much as I did for Deadpool 2. So yeah, no, Infinity War was a good movie. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Great. I think that was a great one. Like Infinity War.
I misspoke. Yeah, I misspoke on that one.
Potatoes and stuff like that, right? So that was true cinema right there, Rick. Everyone had to love that's what I'm saying. So when I say great Marvel movie, I will point to Infinity War because that's one of the probably best MCU movies I think they ever put out.
I disagree.
Okay, so what? Give me 2 movies or 3 movies is better than Infinity War.
I'll just give you one. Winter Soldier.
No, I don't disagree with that one. But okay,
I'll give you one better than that. Civil War. Civil War is probably the best MCU movie.
I will play.
I'll tell you up there. They had Black Panther introduced, Spiderman introduced in that movie. Then you had Stark and freaking Bucky against freaking Cap. Which that fight was garbage. He would have freaking just repulsorated both their heads off.
I think I'm still going with Infinity War though.
I don't know, man.
Infinity War, I would go with that. It's probably the best MCU movie.
Oh man, Thriller Ali and Mac City are destroying Superman in the chat.
It's Winter Soldier.
Well, not for well, maybe for y'all, but for me, I would go with the Infinity War. I felt
Not a bad choice, but if
Yeah, it's not, we're not saying
yeah, we're not saying you're
wrong.
wrong, but I'm just saying I think Civil War, that Black Panther interest, chasing down freaking Bucky and freaking what's the name in that tunnel, bro? Like that was crazy. Like he wanted his ass bad, bro.
I gotta go with Thanos though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I like my man said. He said, "Hey, my name is Clay. I don't care." The Black Panther. Anyway, none of that.
Back City said Winter Soldier.
Thank you for the $2, Maxie. Thank you for the $2 Winter Soldier and first Guardians of the Galaxy.
I like the first Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't like. You know why I didn't like Winter's? I don't know why I didn't like Winter Soldier. I don't know.
Man.
I don't know why.
Let me tell you why I like the movie. It wasn't a bunch of Iron Man, space, nothing. It was a grounded movie. It was more of a grounded.
And that's when they introduced Falcon into that one, right? That's when Falcon came.
Yes. So it was like more grounded movie, not all that extra shit. It was more like an espionage type spy thriller. That's why I liked it.
I get it, but like I gotta go with Infinity War though, man.
I mean, look, I feel you, Parker, but you know.
Yeah, to me that was top cinema for me for an MCU movie. Top cinema. Definitely rewatchable. To me, Brave New World to me is not something I want to rewatch over and over again. Infinity War, yes. Maybe you might want with the Winter Soldier, right? You might rewatch that over or the Guardians of the Galaxy. But to me, the Brave New World, that's something I want to go back and rewatch over and over again because like the story wasn't that great. The plot and the story in Infinity War was awesome, right? We could agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but so was the Civil War. So was the Civil War. The Civil War too.
No, I mean like, okay, those movies y'all mentioned. Okay, you can see those rewatchable ones, right? I like the Cap movies. I thought all the Cap movies was like great in their own right, except for Brave New World. They had better stories. I mean, really good stories and stuff like that. But the Brave New World, it's just missing something. It's missing that it.
I'm gonna tell you how this all started because me and Parker, I gave my opinion about the new Cap movie, and at first I gave it an 8, but then as I was talking, I said, "Nah, I'm gonna give the movie a 7.5," and only because the way they marketed the movie, it seemed like Red Hulk was gonna be throughout the movie.
Yes,
we only got like 5, maybe 10 minutes of Red Hulk, and I was like, that's why I had to knock the movie.
Yeah.
I think the movie delivered on the plot. They used what budget they had. I love the fight scene between him and Hulk. I actually like the aerial combat that he was doing.
I like the fact that Hulk ripped apart that damn suit.
He took that damn thing apart. I didn't think it was gonna happen, but I was like, that nigga did it. It hit me hard when I saw Isaiah get arrested and he started crying. I'm like, damn, they're doing that to the black man. God damn.
Don't mess up my suit.
Yeah, man. I'm like, damn. So that kind of hurt. But nah, I enjoyed the movie. I would rewatch the movie. I just wish there was more Red Hulk in the movie. That's the major knock that I have.
Movies I watched over like the the Harry Potter series, right? I watched that over the Lord of the Rings.
What you talking about, Willis?
Great. Yeah. But Brave New World, I'm sorry. You know,
okay, all right. Okay, list your favorite Captain America movies in order. Since there's 4, list all of them.
Probably the it will be the one like the Winter Soldier. That probably the one right there. But the one even when Spiderman came in, I didn't like it that much though.
I love it.
I think that made it great. You know.
All right. So what would be the second Captain America movie?
To me, I'm gonna go with the first one.
Okay.
Right? I mean, that would be like the one. It was sort of like kind of cheesy a little bit. One with Spider-Man and stuff like that. They like fight, and then they stop fighting, then they all come together, whatever, right? So yeah, I wasn't really like that. So.
And your third one would be?
It would be that. It would be like that one. Like Brave New World will be number 4. I'm gonna just say the Brave New World will be number 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my top 4 Cap movies would be Winter Soldier, Civil War, Brave New World, and the first Cap. That in my order. That's my order.
I would say we're talking just Captain America movies, right?
Yeah, no, just Cap. Yep,
just Cap. I would say this was better than the first one, the first Avenger. And I would say I will put Civil War first, Winter Soldier second.
So me and Ricky pretty much agree. We just switched the first and second place.
Yeah. The first Avenger to me was real dry.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that shit was dry. I mean,
okay.
I mean, that's what you get sometimes from an origin story, but
yeah,
you know,
I like the story, the themes in it more than Brave New World, though.
Max said, I'm sorry, Thriller Ali, he said, I thought the Captain America movie was good. I just wish he hadn't said he didn't take the super soldier serum. That's what I was saying. He said that made the fighting less believable. 100%. Jesus, my man. That's what I'm talking about, Thriller Ali. That's what I was saying. Everybody, it was mostly tied at Jabroni. He was saying it. That's what I was saying. I was like, bro, he didn't even take the serum. Like, what are we doing here? Like, yeah, he's 100% right. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, so I felt there was inconsistencies in that movie though, for storytelling and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the whole point. So there's no way I could say it's a great movie. Highest I can give is a 6 to me though, because I'm judging this off of MCU movies that I've seen though, right? And there's no way I could give is over an 8 or higher for me. There's no way I can say this is a great movie. I can't.
Damn.
Well, no, we're not asking you to say it's a great movie. We just wanted your opinion on it.
Yeah, I gave it a 6 though, right? Because I felt it didn't do enough for me a warrant to give or even a higher score. What I expect from these movies and stuff like that, you know. So it's a 6 for me. Like I said, it's average or decent at best, right? I'm not gonna say it was bad because I don't think it was a bad movie, but just not a really good or great movie.
Okay. Speaking of Brave New World, Rick, did the movie make its budget back at least? Can we check those numbers with the box office?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm working on it.
It's almost like 300 million, bro. So
I'm working on it right now.
Yeah, he definitely did his budget. But as you know, as Rick say, he's looking for the 3 times the budget when he deems to be successful, according to Rick.
I am. That's what I'm usually looking for. But hold
now,
on.
give or take, let's say it was like probably let's say in time it was like a few thousand or so away from that. But then let's say we add the Blu-ray sales, it'll probably get there. So then you say, okay, fine, cool, right? But
the budget was 180 for the movie.
Okay, yeah. So times that times 3, Rick. So we know that's less than 600, right? Million, right? Those that watch it.
Right now it's at. Hold on, I'm having issues with this damn camera. This shit's.
Yeah, they have to make 540. They make that. I think they'll make 540.
I mean, they had like nearly at 300 right now. So they on a go road. And even this movie to do really great, I didn't think it needed to, right? Because it wasn't being built as that type of movie for it to do that though. But for what it is doing really well. For what they, you know.
All right. Okay. Hold on a second.
So,
let's see here.
Where do you think it's gonna end up?
I think it'll end up at 4. 4 change because right now it's sitting at. Let me put it on the screen.
289 million.
Yeah, it's at 289 right now as we speak. I think it ends at 4 and change.
I could be generous and say.
I thought 5 for sure.
5, yeah. I could say possibly it could get to 5.
I thought 5. Right? I mean, the guy
maybe it could triple his budget. Maybe
the guy that did it, he said that he's expecting 425 by the end of this weekend. He's thinking 425.
Possible, right? But I think anything else they can make it up in probably the Blu-ray sales. Probably.
But another thing that he said too, to be careful with Captain America, he said. He said it's not bad for a movie where the audience score wasn't that good, and the fact that they still have people with a black guy being Captain America.
Wait, that's not true, Rick. The audience score was very good. It was the critic score that wasn't that good.
I'm going.
It was sitting at 80 when I sent you the.
I'm going by what the gentleman was talking about. That was doing the movie. He said that it didn't have a good audience score. But early on, it didn't. Maybe that's what he was going by. Early on, it didn't. Remember, early on, it was in the 70s. and then it jumped up and became what it did in the 80s. It wasn't always
Me
like that.
personally, like, you know what, Rick? I felt that been better. I felt it's just me, but it's doing decent enough. I felt that been better suited as a TV show. To be honest.
Oh, come on, Parker.
Yeah, just how we got the first one was on a TV show, right?
Oh,
So
man.
yeah, that's why I say that.
I don't know, Parker. I think you're doing too much right now with that.
No, I'm just saying, like, But hey, man, they say if they make a profit, hopefully they can make a profit off of this, though. Hopefully.
All right, hold on, let me. Sorry. So let's go through the top 10. You guys take a look at the
I ain't gonna use top 10 is like.
Well, they had that movie, The Monkey, right? With Black History Month, and they released a movie called The Monkey. Jesus Christ.
I'm not really feeling this top 10. Let's be honest.
I'm not. It's bad.
We got Mufasa's still there though, but
yeah, he ain't. Well, bro, he ain't going nowhere. Hold on 1 second.
Dog Man, what's that? What's that movie?
No, that's
Dog
a kids
Man.
movie. My kids, my
Oh.
son keeps asking me to see it. I don't know what it's about. I just know it's a cartoon movie. I'll probably take him to see it this weekend.
Oh look at this though, right? Look, Brave New World, it dropped 68%.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I don't think this movie won't have any legs though, because like usually
No,
it's dropping.
the movie, it'll be fine.
What you mean?
It'll be fine. It's gonna make that 400 million.
Oh, I'm not saying that before. Remember, I don't think it's gonna have legs though.
Yeah,
like,
that's expected. Like
Yeah,
for that movie, like they knew it was
exactly. None of those Captain America movies do very well because you got to remember. Yeah, especially overseas, our country, whatever.
The
You
thing
know.
about this movie is that it was not expected to actually make the money. I mean, I don't know, like
yeah.
they were surprised that it actually made the money back early. So by the time the cool down happened, it's gonna make a little more than that. It'd have been I'd have been concerned if the movie hadn't made back that money, like because they spent 180, made about 190.
Look at that.
If they was like showed off that, I'd have been concerned because we know that percentage.
Okay, now it's at 370 now. Okay.
No. That was the first Avenger. The first Avenger only made 193 internationally. Bro, that's not a lot at all. Hell, I think this one is already there. What are they internationally? They're at 148 in 2 weeks. See what I'm saying? Yeah.
The numbers, the percentage will drop, but over time, it'll definitely make that money. I think it'll be good.
Yeah, I think it will. Listen, I think Disney is happy because, first of all, it only costs $180 million to make. That's it. That's one of the cheaper comic book movies coming in under $200 million.
Yep.
That's if you do under $200 million, and if this thing has legs enough to eke it out to 4 and change, that's a win for them. Because nobody expected this movie to do damage like that. You know, they're expecting something from the Thunderbolts. That's kind of a fake Suicide Squad.
Right now.
He is.
What Max want to say?
He says,
let me know what Max. Tell Max said. Let me know when he go with his rap album.
Oh man, this is Superman about to break, bro.
What's up, Max? Say you feeling lucky, Max?
Wait, hold on, Max. He said Jurassic Park and Cap about to murder the dog-ish looking Superman. Oh man.
So you gotta go with Jurassic Park. Why not go? You talk about Captain America? He's gonna murder Superman?
He probably means Fantastic Four. They will.
Nah, he's saying that it's gonna flop. That's why he said it's gonna break. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
That shit gonna flop. It's not gonna do no numbers.
Not in the brick. Not the brick that Vaughn was talking about how he felt about that Flash.
He said like you want to say Jurassic Park because like they know for doing crazy, but Jurassic Park and Cap about to murder like Superman. No, if you would say Jurassic Park, that's probably more.
That's an easy bill right there with Jurassic. I mean, I'm not even a fan. I can say that.
I'll guarantee you, Max City.
And it's got old girl Black Widow. She's the star of it.
Oh, okay. Are they rebooting it or something?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
They do it in threes. You know, they let the dude do his three. I'm pretty sure somehow, some way, Jeff Goldblum's gonna find his way into this one. He usually finds his way in these Jurassic Park movies. Like, bro, we don't need your help anymore. You're not on the island anymore. Get out of here. But he finds a way to get his what's the name? Yeah, that's crazy. Why the radio silence?
Yeah.
Huh?
So
I'm sorry. I was reading the chat. Max,
like these movies,
fans want a good Fantastic Four movie. Like Mac really on your head, Park.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man. I mean, if anything,
let's see what Mufasa is doing right now. Mufasa, Mufasa's he basically at 700 million. Dang, he's still in the theaters too, bro. He been in the theaters since freaking goddamn Christmas time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been a week. Like looking at week top 10 though, right? It's not really no killers besides Mufasa. Those that probably see it's still there. Credit to that. But even for Mufasa is dropping like 40%.
Yeah, but hold on. First of all, you got to watch this here. It dropped 40% out of 1,925 theaters and what it did last weekend. It's not overall. It goes by what it did last weekend. Look at
number 5.
Hold on. Yeah, I know. Number 5. Yeah, it dropped 72%. Hard Eyes. I mean, nobody wanted to see it. So that's what they're saying. But even this 68% that cap drop, that's not as bad as freaking the Eternals was. The what do you call them? The Marvels and the Ant-Man movie. They had way bigger dips.
It's really been a good list.
You know, it had a really big list.
And got for the summer movies though, right?
Yeah, well, that starts in May. So here's your box office, folks. I mean, the Monkey, man, wow, let's set this monkey out here. So the Monkey did 20 million worldwide. Pretty sure that probably took like $2 to make. Let's see. So the Monkey film cost, Jesus Christ, only $11 million to make. So they're sitting good. They doubled the freaking what's the name? The take of what the movie costs. That's why people invest in horror movies. That's why they do it, because there goes your turn. There goes your margin right there, bro. That's a margin. That's a margin. All right, Levon, are you there? Are you alive?
Yeah, I'm here. Let's talk about this Marvel and DC Comics. It's happening. There's going to be a crossover later this year.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it.
How do you feel about this, brother? How do you feel about the idea of a crossover?
I mean, I think it's good, but I'd like to see which characters are going to entail though, like who and stuff. Who they're going to do? That's really the more interesting question, really.
And this is not the first time they did it either. I don't know anybody.
No, like
is aware.
So like you had the Superman and Spiderman, and and stuff like that. So you had that, right? They did that. Then you had the other ones where it was Lobo versus Wolverine, Superman and Hulk. I think Wonder Woman and Storm. I think Batman and Captain America and stuff like that. Robin and Jubilee. So they did. So that was much more bigger. I think it was sometime in the 90s or the 2000s they did that. So it's interesting what they're gonna do. Which characters they're gonna do though? Match up against. Could we get like a Darkseid and Thanos? Well, probably not. Maybe, I don't know. That'd be epic though, right?
For who? I mean, Darkseid.
Right.
Darkseid to crush him. I don't even know why.
Not if you got the gauntlet.
The gauntlet won't bother a Darkseid.
It won't matter though.
It won't matter because Darkseid's a different universe. The gauntlet only works in that universe. You can't bring it over.
How you know he won't be in that universe? That's what I'm saying.
But Darkseid can go to a whole nother universe. So that's just his avatar.
No, what I'm saying is, if Darkseid comes over to the MCU or whatever universe Marvel's in, then it's an issue.
The gauntlet.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, that gauntlet would have no effect on Darkseid.
I want to tell you something though. Who else? I don't know how Darkseid savvy you are.
Me? But school me, Parker. Let me hear this.
No, well, Darkseid now, he's like God basically.
He
created a universe, so
he's been a new God. You know that, right? But I'm sorry.
No, he's beyond. He's beyond that.
No, listen.
Uh-oh.
Let me talk to him. Let me get close to the mic.
Uh-oh.
All brand wannabe gonna talk to. Listen, Darkseid, even at a new guy, he did die though, right? That's an all-in special. But after dying,
no, but I'm asking you a question.
No, you gotta let me finish though.
Is he a new guy though? Is he a new guy?
You gotta let me finish talking for one. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of new guys. So is Big Bertha. Like all the other ones are new guys as well.
So you're admitting that he is a new guy? He is
no, but I'm more with you not. Listen, As a new guy, he did not create anything. Once he died, he became something much more. You got to read the All-In Special so you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Oh shit!
That's what I'm saying. He created the actual absolute universe where absolute Superman, absolute Batman.
I'm aware of all. I'm aware.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So he's way more powerful now than he ever been.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Even in death, he became more powerful. You can't necessarily get rid of the world universe needs to have a dark side in there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's in the book. So if you read the All In, you'll see that.
All right, Mac wants to know. I mean, can we get the Black Green Lantern time to give the fans what they want? John Stewart.
They cast Black Green Lantern already. I don't know if
you mean like as far as the crossover? Yeah, it could be that.
No, they cast him already. Like they already got their Black Green Lantern. I forgot
know
the name.
I forgot too, but yeah, they cast him for the Lantern show. But as far as the comic books, you probably could have who would they have Green Lantern go up against though? That's what I'm saying. So the counterparts have to match up right. You feel me? And stuff like that. That's so even if you use a Superman, right? So you could probably say, let's say if you had a Superman going up against probably something like, so who you put like, imagine they had Superman going up against maybe like a Sentry or somebody, right? That would make sense though, right? Oh, because people would be looking at the Sentry because they got the Thunderbolts coming out. Well, they had a crossover Superman and a Sentry, whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's say whatever. Let's say, damn, if you had, I don't know, like, well, your crossover or Lobo go up against Deadpool. See what I'm saying? That probably fire. What I'm saying, Rick? Something like that.
No, I wouldn't want to see that. I would want to see Slade Wilson go up against Wade Wilson. That's what I want to see.
That sounds like.
But it's more. But Lobo's gonna be in Supergirl movie next year though.
No. I'm talking about the comic crossover.
No, I know, but I think it'll be strategic how they do it though.
No, listen. The only reason I want to see that is because Deadpool is a complete ripoff of Deathstroke. I don't know if you're. But a lot of people. I know you're a DC guy, but
no, I know, but a lot of people don't understand. Don't like more. Newer fans don't know that though, but being that Lobo's gonna be the movie next year in Supergirl.
No, you trying to prop up Superman? I'm talking about this.
No, I'm just saying. So they'll probably be strategic how they do these crossovers though, where it's being aligned with the movies they got coming out or whatever, or a crossover. What about? I wouldn't mind seeing the Authority go up against the Avengers. See what I'm saying? That'd be fire.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, honestly, I know it's fun, and I'll buy the issues. I don't know how many. Do we know how many issues they're gonna run with?
No, yeah. We don't know who's gonna be like doing what though, right? That's what I'm saying. So yeah, will Darkseid be available? Will it be any absolute characters like going against?
No, this is just them talking about it pretty much.
So they really gotta sit down and brainstorm like, who we gonna have do this and whatnot, right? That's what I'm saying. So that's it's just like who's gonna be in that.
I think they already have the idea.
Hold up. I gotta read this super chat from Max City. Thank you for the $5. Are comic book movies no longer punching above their weight, or have comic books themselves lost their mojo?
I could say it's a little bit of both. Because I remember being a diehard staunch comic book fan and going to the comic book store every Saturday just to see what was new, and I still got a couple issues left, but I just lost that luster to go buy comics. I know Parker's big on the digital, but I'm a physical comic guy. I don't do digital.
Yeah, but like that, so. I don't think comic books lost their luster, because why? Look at all these. Look at the top shows. There, comic book adaptations. Though, look at The Boys. Look at Invincible. Look at what like the MCU doing. Hell, even elsewhere with the Batman and stuff like that. So I don't think you had some like really bad comic book movies, but I don't think this really lost its luster though. But right,
there was a time when most MCU movies was making like bank, and I think that's what Max City is referring to. You knew
only certain ones was doing $1 billion MCU movies. Certain ones.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's more than a handful, because you had all the Avengers. You had I think Civil War. You had Iron Man 3. I don't know about 2. You had Black Panther. You had Captain Marvel. That's a ton of movies that you made.
Yeah,
that
one
made a
I
bill.
mean, yeah, one Spider-Man movie made
Two
$1
Spider-Man
billion.
movies. The last two
No, only
Spider-Man
one.
movies.
No, only one of them. They didn't get quite to $1 billion. One did definitely $1 billion. One
Okay,
was closer. And then you had to obviously Deadpool, Wolverine. So yeah, it's been like look at all the Ant-Man movies that came out, the Eternal, other movies.
So Parker, do me a favor. Look at your computer right now and look up the Far From Home box office, and then tell me that it didn't make $1 billion.
What I'm saying is, this only one Spider-Man movie did $1 billion. Hold up.
That's not true, Parker. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
you're wrong.
no. Okay,
you're wrong, Parker. You dead wrong right now, Parker.
Yeah, because the other one did. The last one did. It almost did $2 billion. Like if it would have been in China, probably would have did $2 billion.
I'm trying to tell Parker the last two Spider-Man movies made $1 billion. He's telling me no, and I told him just look up Far From Home and see what the box office was.
Oh, hold up. Let me. You said Far From Home.
Far From Home, yes, sir. And matter of fact, what am I saying? You can even look up No Way Home and then Far From Home. Both of those movies made $1 billion.
Far From Home, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Broham.
1.32 billion, brother.
That was the last Spider-Man? Was that the last Spider-Man one?
No, I said the last two Spider-Man movie made $1 billion.
No, okay, that's Far From Home. Okay, what was the other
and then No Way Home is the other one.
Okay, hold on. Far From Home, right?
I'm pulling them up on the screen. Apparently, you didn't take typing in school here. Damn, I told you. It almost did $2 billion. Look at that. Internationally, it did $1 billion. If it was in China, it would have hit $2 billion, bro. It would have hit.
One in 2021 and one. Okay, so one. Yeah,
that was bro. That was right after the pandemic, bro.
Okay, so I knew the one in 2021 did $1 billion, right? But so all right. Well, that only had $160 million budget, so that did very well. That even had a lesser budget than the Brave New World.
Mm-hmm.
The one that came out in 19. So. Oh,
yeah.
Hold up. Did it go back out into the movie theaters though?
What's that?
Far From Home.
I have no idea. I just know it made $1 billion. I don't know if it did or didn't. But that's what Max City was talking about. Because like I told you, there was a ton of MCU movies that made $1 billion. And right now you're not seeing that success anymore. I think other than Deadpool.
But you got to remember though, a lot of the movies, they were in China. And you know what happened over there? When they were trying to push a certain agenda, that's why they weren't hitting the billions anymore.
Like I think Black Panther was in the mid 800s, and then the last Guardians movies was also in the 800s. So you're not really getting, other than Wolverine and Deadpool, you're not really getting movies hitting the bill right now.
But I think the biggest thing is like which of those movies are being, right, profitable though, right? Because then you look at the budget and then what did it gross and stuff.
They're all profitable. I mean.
But Spider-Man one was definitely one. Being you did like over $1 billion, only having like $160 million budget. Yeah.
Well, but actually, let me rephrase that. I remember the Spider-Man movie. What happened was it did $2 billion, but I think they only profited like $100 million. There was something going on with that movie. I forget what it was. I'll grab the article while you guys talk about some other shit. Because I don't want to just say shit. I did have something on that.
Okay, so let's talk about DC and the Clayface movie, written by Mike Flanagan. It's supposed to be a horror movie. It's supposed to be coming out on September 11, 2026, with the budget of approximately $40 million.
I like that.
Wait, hold on. A Clayface movie with only a $40 million.
It's a horror movie,
bro. Well, hold on. He's right though. But it's a horror movie, though, dude. So we just showed you one that only cost $11 million. And it made his budget.
This is a complete CGI character, Rick. We're like, can we all stop the nonsense right now? Clayface is literally somebody who could morph into any person, right? And we only spending 40. How long is this movie? A 30-minute movie? $40 million? What are you talking about?
It's a horror movie.
Parker, that does not matter. $40 million for a complete CGI character, Parker. We really doing this?
Levon said it was 40 million. According to Levon, he said
that's the only thing I'm addressing, Parker. How are we gonna make a $40 million movie with a complete CGI character? How's that gonna work?
Hey man, you got AI, all this stuff. I don't know.
Unless are you telling me it's animated? If you're telling me it's animated, then yeah.
It's not made live action though. They do. Well, hold up though. But listen, if they say the budget's 40 million until proven otherwise, if that is correct. When he says 40 million, so we've seen horror movies that's been low budget and pull crazier stuff off. So yeah.
Can I ask you a question, Parker? With what you just said, have you seen a horror movie with a low budget that had a complete CGI character the whole time?
I'm not sure exactly what the process is going to be with Clayface.
No, that's not the question. Parker.
I haven't watched some horror stuff in a while. To be honest with you.
See, you ducking that question.
Let's count vampire stuff. So, but besides that, hey, if they say it's 40 million, they can find a way to make it work with that budget because they're not about doing high budget stuff.
Parker, I can tell you this: unless they got him in human form the whole time. That you barely get. It's gonna be another Red Hulk in that movie right there. You could be honest right now, Parker. I know you love DC, but we're supposed to tell the truth, right? We're not supposed to be capping to the fan. Come on, Parker. Come on.
What I'm capping about? If it said Levon's a producer.
Yes, we just
let me finish. Hold on.
We going by the numbers, Parker. We going by what Levon said, right?
Hold on. Let me finish. Levon is a producer with integrity, and he showed us. From what he's read, that the budget is 40 million. They're gonna make it work.
Approximately 40 million.
Approximately 40, right? It could be lower than that. And so if they feel they can make that work, then I can't argue till we see the movie and stuff, right? At the end of the day.
But that's where the capping come in, Parker, because you know CGI is more expensive now than it's ever been. And if they planning on making Clayface, we're talking about Penguin.
Oh, what they're doing, right?
Matter of fact, Rick, what was the budget? Can we find a budget on Penguin?
Oh, the Penguin series?
I would love to know. Yes, I would love to know the budget because then Parker, he can't talk to me about budget after that. If it's higher than 40 million, I don't really want to hear it after that because there was zero CGI in that. And if it's higher than 40 mil, Parker, come on.
135 million to do this.
Okay, so Parker, can we like? Can we knock it off now, Parker?
Hold on. I had to have a breakdown. It was over 73 million was paid to more than 2,200 local cast and crew. Okay, and location fees were 6.3 million, props and settings 5.4 million, transportation and car rentals 5.3 million, catering 2.1 million.
So Parker,
hold on. Before you say something, please hold on. Wait. I need you to wait for a minute. Hold on. I need you to wait. Can someone read Thriller Ali's message he just sent? Rick, go read that.
Okay. Thriller Ali says CGI is becoming cheaper because of AI.
And I mentioned AI as well. See?
Oh shit. Oh, Deuce.
I really hope you don't.
My man Parker came through.
I hope you're not telling me a $40 million CGI character. They're gonna.
Well, I don't know what they're actually going to do with it
because that shit gonna.
Parker. I mean, hey man, until proven like if it's supposed to be 40 million budget, let's see how the movie play out and see how it is. Whatever, right? It's a horror rated R, so let's see how it plays out. Whatever. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Hey man,
that's my take. I'm sorry, I don't know what you got, Rick or Manhattan or Levon, but that's my take on it.
Okay.
Well, let me see. Where do we start with this here? 40 million is pretty low, but I mean, 40 million into a horror film, that's big budget because we just mentioned that it was going to be a horror film. So yeah. I think we just saw a horror film, The Monkey, cost $11 million and it made 20 million. I mean, it's already profitable after the first week. So to that, I would say 40 million. And you got to remember this too. If we go over the Penguin show and what the costs were on it, a lot of that, 73 million of it was paying people. Is the bulk of your it's not really production. It's like the cast and the crew. And if you're getting a bunch of nobodies, a scary movie people make like $10,000. They don't make a lot of money. So I don't really have a problem with the budget deuce. Now, if you told me that this was the budget of a new Batman movie, of a Nightwing movie or something like that, then I'd be like, hey, they might be in trouble. But I think 40 million is actually pretty high for a horror movie as far as as budget goes.
It's gonna be an origin story of him as well, though, Clayface. So we gonna find out how he becomes like Clayface, I believe.
Yeah, Vaughn said probably going to be practical. He said, why he acting like 40 million means it's going to look bad. That's my Alien Romulus budget was 80 million. Horrible take. Uh-oh. You on your head, Deuce. The infamous Von tune come through. You know how you do. So that, hey, look, I don't know. It could go either way. But listen, man, it's the movies that cost the least when they put more.
Oh, my bad, Rick.
When they put more.
You was addressing Vaughn. I don't address Vaughn. That's the same dude.
Oh, man.
Joker 2 was better than Wolverine, and the Flash movie was great. I don't address Vaughn. You can address Vaughn if you want, but I don't. I don't take shit Vaughn say serious. So.
Oh man!
Yeah, Vaughn opinion don't mean nothing to me, brother.
Oh, jeez. Well, here's what
Flash movie was good. Come on.
Well, hold on. He does got some dubs out there. He's a Fright Night fan. That's a very good movie.
I mean, I'm glad you take his opinion serious, brother.
I appreciate that. Well, I think he's better on movies than he is in video games for sure. I definitely think he knows what he's talking about when it comes to these movies. And he's a physical collector too. So he's more right than he is wrong when it comes to movies. That for sure. So I mean, you might not trust him on that front, but he is.
Yeah. So we definitely got still one of Levon's line. We definitely got to wait and see how this movie Clayface plays out. But like I said, I believe it's gonna be an origin story, telling how he become Clayface, and then we get that, and then he's Clayface in the movie. Obviously. Whatever, right? So
yeah, I mean, it's something that we can look forward to seeing here. What else you got, Levon?
Just add the go on season 2.
How did this get a second season? Oh my God!
Because she got that award for the show, Rick. You serious? She got that award.
I enjoyed that season, man.
Let me read this part. This is what was said from the Marvel exec. Yes, a second season for sure is something that we will want to do. Let's not rush it. Let's get the right idea, then make it.
Let's not do it. So now, Deuce, what did you say? Now, Deuce, you were saying, how did she get this role here?
No. I said she got the second season. She got that nod because she already got that award. I don't know if it was a Tony. I don't know what award it was, but the show won some type of award, and you know how it go, man. You get a Grammy or something that people are gonna look at you different. So,
oh man,
I don't know if that's the first Marvel show that got some type of award like that, but I think that's probably what put them over the top with that. Because I didn't care for the series, but obviously there's an audience that does. So
I thought the series wasn't. It was man,
bro. Yeah, listen, man.
I mean, I thought it was a well series, deserving so of a season 2. Hell, man, if they could give Deuce Love Child movie Supercell second season, they could give this one a second season.
It wasn't even a. Parker been on me. Been on my head for that show for the longest, man.
And terrible pacing in that show.
Jesus Christ.
Man, listen, man. Look, I don't know what y'all. I thought Agatha was cans. Ty, that woman is here. I tried to like it. Ty, that woman's here. I tried to like Agatha all along, but it was boring all along. It was awful. You could have put heavies in there, and I would have still hated it.
Well. She was naked in the show. Right?
I mean, heavy. Those are
to be fair.
Those are light and fluffies. Them ain't heavies. It was awful. It made me feel
I
terrible.
enjoyed this show, man. Like everything associated with it. You was learning. I was learning more about Wanda, the Scarlet Witch and stuff. That Agatha probably more powerful than Wanda in a sense, I guess, because she was her mentor. So she's very powerful though, Agatha.
Now, Ty, that woman says Agatha is what she expected. She said, weird. So, so that's Ty, that woman. That was her take on it, and I think Ty, that woman is Ty, that woman. So, but again, let's agree that thing was cans, bro.
I thought it was solid. I think it was good. Yeah.
Parker.
So. Now, I might be a little biased. I like the dark fantasy stuff, but I enjoyed the
What'd you give the series?
I believe I gave it an 8.
Okay.
All right. I'll go back and check the tapes on that because we know you're a known Marvel hater around here. So I find it hard to believe that you gave anything an 8 that had to do with Marvel because that's just how you roll.
Nah, he liked Tony Stark and he liked the Avengers films. He always did. So I gotta give Parker credit. He's always been a Iron Man and Avengers type guy. So I give him that.
I enjoyed it. If you watch the Agatha, like how it all played out and stuff, right? With that boy, you know what I'm saying? Everything. So yeah, I thought it was a solid series. I'm right. Okay. Now, it's not gonna be for everybody, but that's okay, right?
I guess. Hey, listen, man. I didn't like it. This goddamn camera effects are bothering me. I can't get it right. I'm about to hold on a second. What if I do the damn thing in the dark? Hold on a second, y'all.
Yeah, Mac City gave Parker, read what Mac City gave Agatha.
No, what do you give? A 1.5. Come on now, see, we gotta do. And Vaughn said, Matt, Captain America is underperforming. That's what Vaughn just said. Well, I don't think it has legs though. You might well get some crutches now, or a walker. But yeah, I thought it was a solid series though, actually all along, because it set a segue for I guess for the return of the Scarlet Witch.
Do you think it's warranted to have a second season the way it ended?
Yes.
With her dying, you thought it was warranted for that?
But then again, but we also gotta remember, her dying, is she really dying, or is she becoming something much more? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, she said she's dead. I mean, at least she literally said that in the last episode to Wiccan.
Okay.
So that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, but she's a witch and stuff. They can come back to life. And...
Yes, I'm saying.
She said something about crossing over to the plains. I don't understand witchery.
But yeah, but even hold on. But what I'm trying to tell you is this. Check this out. Who else? Because this is probably above your pay grade. I just said that. Even with the witch died. Okay, then where she's at now? What spirit she's at now? You can tell the story from that lens as well. Because remember, didn't the dude, he had to take someone by. He died though, right? Did his son? He had to travel through someone else's body and stuff. Then come, whatever. You know what I mean?
Wait, who are you talking about, Parker? I'm lost.
Wiccan, right? Was it?
Okay.
See what I'm saying? He's a witch, like his mama. See what I'm saying? So yeah, so death for a witch doesn't mean the story still continues to where they at, and so how they might try to travel back and break free or whatever the case may be. See, so that you still could continue the story and tell it from that lens as well. So what happens now though, and stuff like that. Hell, even when Superman died, tell how he came back.
Ty, that woman said that the series was necessary to usher in the twin superhero characters. All right, so I mean, listen, I guess Ty is saying that it's necessary evil. So look, you know me, I'm a DC guy, but I like Tony Stark, and anytime Stark or Fury's in there or something, I'm going to watch it.
Yeah.
Shut up. But anyway, that's just that's just what it is. But I don't know. I can't believe she's really getting a second. Hopefully, it's like 5 episodes. Like I don't. Wow. She gets a second episode here, Hey, listen, as long as they don't get me another Moonlight, I'm good. You know, I don't want nothing to do with that. No Moonlight.
You didn't like Moon Knight?
No, Moon Knight. No, I did not.
Damn.
I like
I think it was a solid series.
I like the She-Hulk better.
Is that a joke, Rick? Or are you being serious?
No, I've been dead serious.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I like She-Hulk.
Like She-Hulk, she's strong as hell. She could evict some people. Tenants don't want to pay their rent, right, Rick? You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me tell you something. I need somebody that can do that. Please. Bob said, Ricky, them Disney Plus shows trash and added to superhero fatigue. He's right with the superhero fatigue. That's what the head guy at Disney said. He said he pulled the plug on a lot of them. He said because he thought that it was causing problems with people like, you know, wanting to go and see it and like he said, superhero fatigue.
But I think you put the right stuff that people want to see. Yeah, they'll come and watch them, though, right? So that's the reason why I had to give that money to Robert. Oh, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, they should have never.
Robert Downey, right?
They should have never got rid of Robert in the first place, bro.
And I think, to me personally, if they had kept the original Captain America, let him just develop as being Falcon, I think that probably been, you know. So, like it or not, majority
I'll be right
like
back, Rick.
All right.
the traditional characters, though, right? So more than anything, in most cases, you feel me?
Yeah.
So Steve Rogers, everybody's always going to be Captain America, right? And he's always going to be.
It is.
Mackie, to a lot of people, he's always going to be Papa Doc from the 8th Mile. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Right? No, but I think he's better just being a Falcon though than Captain America though.
Yeah. Now the reason why Vaughn, I believe, is saying every movie shouldn't be connected is because that's why that movie, The Batman, is considered a good movie because they didn't force it to be, you know, connected to any kind of other DC movie. I mean, it sometimes that can work. And, you know, sometimes it won't. I mean, look, you just never know. Now, I told you guys before, I didn't like the way Pattinson looked as Batman, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you it was a bad movie. You know, I'm just going to tell you I just didn't like him as Batman, but it doesn't mean that it was a bad movie. I mean,
was he like a younger Batman, though?
I mean, my you know, I guess a lot of that is probably the way that I viewed Batman since I was a little boy. Is that
we also gotta remember this, to be fair,
but
there's always been many different interpretations of Batman.
Yes, and I never exactly. But even Batman Year One didn't get hit a lot, and that's but hear me out here. A couple of things that bothered me about Pattinson's Batman was that he did get hit a lot. He didn't do ninjutsu type things, you know, walking in the front of the club, you know, just like picking a fight like head on, like he never did stuff like that. And you know, and the boots, you know, Batman wears tabby boots like a ninja does, or something like that, because he doesn't get.
Batman wasn't always a ninja coming up. I can tell you that though, Rick. Especially Adam West like Batman. Remember, he damn sure was.
Well, he had the boots. Well, hold on, but what are we doing all this training then for? With freaking
no, I'm just saying over the years you know what I'm saying. But this could be like a younger Batman still learning. Feel me? Like possibly. I'm just saying.
I mean, that was my only thing. And look, again, it is a different iteration of the Batman. It was more grounded. His Batmobile was like a Dodger. A Charger, you know what I'm saying?
Was Vaughn said he was suicidal in a movie.
And he said Alfred trained him in this universe, so there's no.
Yeah.
Now
that's what I'm saying. You gonna hurt one more thing, but you also gotta remember, this is an Elseworlds movie, so this is it's different interpretation of a Batman though. So it's not necessarily canon Batman. It's an Elseworlds Batman. That's why. You know, they're going to make a numbers too, where it's going to be Elseworlds. This Batman is Elseworlds, though. So another Batman movie, you might get something completely different, though. See what I'm saying? It's Elseworlds, though. I just want to put that out there. For those who don't know, this is an Elseworlds movie, though. The Batman. Yeah, so just take that with a grain of salt. But it's being Elseworlds. So it's sort of, it could differ from the traditional Batman. Like,
I think this is the beauty of what makes DC special. Marvel, for some strange reason, doesn't want to commit to do some stuff like this, where they can have like one-offs, like the Joker, the Batman, and the Penguin series. They don't have to have everything tied to like a main overarching thing.
Well put there, Supreme. I don't know why you don't come around more often. I don't know what happened, but you know what? I'm not.
Life stuff keeps popping up.
Yeah, you know what? That's well said. Well said. Well said. You know what? I think that you're over 80% right on that. So I think you got a point there. But I just like for me, like the Joker movie, I never thought they should have made a sequel, and it wasn't intended to be a sequel. It's just they should have left that shit alone. They should have left it alone. I'm
gonna say this: like, you get some of the best Elseworld stories out of like DC. If you look at it, though, right? Hell, Kingdom Come, right, Rick? Crazy story. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Superman under the Red Sun, Superman. Another great one, right? The Dark Knight Rises, right? You see all that stuff? These are like, remember all these guys do this stuff.
But hold on a second. Our buddy Vaughn, he said that he's not excited for anything DC outside of the Batman 2. Parker, did you let him know that there's a...
Well, here's the thing, though, right? Vaughn is entitled to his opinion, who he wants to support, who he does not want to support. That's not an issue. All I'll say is, hey, man, judge a movie fairly. If it's a piece of pile of number 2, then say that. But until then, let's wait. Let's see what it looks like. You feel me? Stuff like that. I didn't trash the Captain America movie, right? I never called it a bad movie.
Well, you said, well, you kind of backhanded it and, talked some stuff.
I gave it a 6, though, right?
Oh, I mean, come on, it's a D, Parker. It's awful.
I mean, it's not. You're not gonna go down and say this is a great MCU movie, though, right? We're not saying you're not gonna say that, though, right? No, but I could at least give it a 6. You feel me? What did that woman give the Captain America Brave New World? What was her rating? Yeah, I know she can have us. What was your rating, that woman?
Ty, this nigga Parker calling people out.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You want answers? Hey.
Even if she liked the movie, that's fine, though, right? There's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. Not at all. All right, so.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. What we got? Agatha got a second season. I don't agree with it. I think that should not happen.
We just got the shows.
Okay. Now here's the thing about the show. We can't do the skeletons. I didn't watch it. And Ty's not here, so we're not doing his thing. So we are going to do Invincible.
Banshee. Let's do Banshee.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Anybody watch the latest episode of Invincible?
Yeah, we did. I did.
Yeah, we talked about that the last.
No, he had a new one Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it episode 4, right?
Yeah, so we're on Banshee.
Episode 4 or 5.
No. We're talking Banshee right now. Ty, he's talking about the Captain America movie. And actually said DC desperate. He said desperate fall incoming. Oh man. So now what episode of Banshee is this?
Episode 4. Episode 4. At the beginning, he's Lucas Hood, still thief.
Yeah,
he's still a thief.
Yeah, this is where he got caught stealing the painting from the museum, and then his old accomplice, she comes and she helps him, and it's almost like old times for them too. So I mean, look, man, this is a good show. It's a shame it only have 4 seasons. I can't wait. I've been watched, so I watched it all the way to the end of the season. I'm on season 2 actually. So, but this particular episode, I see you kind of liking this Lucas character, even though he's a criminal. Him stepping in as sheriff, you like it, and you're seeing that he can actually do sheriff things. Which that's why I didn't like the fact that they had him stealing the painting. I thought he was gonna do. I mean, the rave didn't happen yet, right? So this is before the rave. So because after the rave, you see that he's acting like a sheriff, in that. So I think that was cool too. That he's there's a good bone in there. You know what I said? There's a yes in there Somewhere
He's
you guys
an anti-hero. He's a nice, interesting.
Yeah, now let's be honest here. All the other sheriffs were bought by freaking Proctor anyway.
Yeah.
So he's the one guy that said, "Hey, Proctor, I don't need anything from you." So that
yeah,
kind
especially at that speech at the end of episode 3.
yeah, well, he's beat up and hurt, and he's telling Proctor he doesn't need his help and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm like, yeah, you might want to rephrase that, but yeah, my man Proctor, he's like, yo, I'm the dude. There ain't nothing you can do. He said eventually they all learned to fear him. And still, the best person in this show is, I gotta go with Rebecca for 1,000 here, Levon. I think she's the one that likes to perform without clothes. So I would give her definitely a thumbs up. So again, I give this episode, I would give it an 8. I think I was never disappointed in any Banshee episode except for the last one of season 1. And we'll get into that when we get to that part of it.
Yeah.
But that's the only one that I was like, all right, wait a minute. What are you guys doing here? That was the only one. So
pretty much the same score, an 8.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say, that's fair. 8, I don't think you can go wrong. For those who have seen Banshee, you're like, it's a good show. It's a good show, and I see a lot of Homelanderisms in him. Some of the stuff he does.
Did you see the part of when he said, "Do whatever the F I want"?
You got a little Homelanderisms in him, and that works. So I give that an 8. I guess nobody else watched that but me or you, and I think Deuce is muted. So.
So you want to talk about Spider-Man?
Yes. We got
episode 3 through 6.
Yes. Yeah. Now I got to tell you, at first I killed this show. I gave it no hope, no nothing. I didn't want anything to do with it. But after sitting down watching it, I started to like it. I liked it, especially I believe it was episode 4, where he's picking out his suit, and he's trying to tell Mr. Osborn, I don't like these suits. These suits don't represent me. I like the one where he had it was a combination of his flying suit that he wears, where he had the wings on it and stuff. But then he had one suit that scared the hell out of some little girl, and he was like, man, you can't have that. So, that part of the show, you see the character evolving. And then you're like, man, you know what? Maybe they made this Norman Osborn black. Maybe he's not the villain. But then the whole shit changes the next episode, where you see that he goes in there and he talks to Thunderbolt Ross, and he's telling him, hey, look, man, because what they did is a lot of this stuff that's happening in this Spider-Man cartoon is happening in the MCU. It's definitely heavily MCU influenced, as you can tell with the Registration Act that it had with Civil War, and it showed a picture of Ant-Man fighting somebody, and when he turned a giant man in the background. The only thing they left out is they didn't have him show up in the in that scene. He's not a part of the MCU or the Avengers yet in this, and he's a Captain America fan. So now you see Osborn's real intentions. Osborn, he's ready to give up Parker's name and everything to the Registration Act, for the superheroes. And I'm like, damn. So that's what my man Norman Osborn's doing. I was like, damn, buddy's crazy. So I actually gave episodes 5 and 6. I gave them 8. Now I will give pushback. I don't like the fact that they always got to make the black kid join a gang, and that's his choice. Either he joins the gang or he doesn't. And as a black man that has grown up and into his 40s, I was never told I had to join a gang or anything like that. And I grew up in the projects, so that's bullshit. I hate when they do that. When they go in and they say, oh, well, he had to join a gang, or his brother was in a gang. Or, man, come on, man. Stop that.
Hey, Rick, I'm sorry. I was listening through my computer speakers as I was in another room helping my son. Real quick, you mentioned something, but that's actually incorrect. When he went to Thunderbolt Ross and he gave him the Registration Act, he actually gave his security officer's name instead of Peter Parker's name.
No. I thought he said that he could give him the name if he had to. He was like, I'm working with Spider-Man.
he told Peter that, but what he told Thunderbolt was, "This is my man, my security guy, and I hope you could keep it under wraps." So if you go back and watch the episode, you'll see he gave him the security dude's name instead of Peter Parker's name.
Okay. Yeah, that I didn't see. I thought that the bastard sold him out.
No, not yet. Maybe next season or the episodes later, but no, not
okay,
yet.
So he was faking it like it was him.
Right.
But it was okay. Gotcha. All right.
But go ahead. You were talking about the black kid in the gang. Sorry.
Yeah, I hate when they do that shit, man. It's like, come on. It seems to be the whole thing that they always want to do. They say that the black kid is in some kind of gang, and that's not true. All black kids are not forced to grow up in some sort of gang, ladies and gentlemen. Despite what you see on television, despite what you see on television, Michael Jordan is not the greatest basketball player that ever lived. That's not true. Okay? So some things we don't always have to join gangs. Let me ask you guys. I have 1, 2, 3, a majority of black men. I don't know what Supreme is or what he identifies as, but any of you black guys, black men.
Never. My answer is never. Before
never? Okay, thank you. Were y'all ever told or asked to join a gang? Like, that's crazy.
No.
Never. Like, yo, that is crazy. Crazy. All right, my man Supreme's black. My man, a brother. Appreciate that. So that's what I'm saying. So that kind of stuff, can we get rid of that?
I mean, I told you the issue I had when the show started. I said, how come we got so much black villains on the show? Like, what's going on with this shit?
You did.
Like Kurt Connors, not Kurt Connors, but Dr. Connors is a black woman. Tombstone. Norman Osborn, possibly Harry Osborn. I'm like, yo, what's going on? And then later in the episode, you'll see there's a couple other villains. So I'm like, okay, at least they're not all black. So I'm not gonna lie, I finished the whole series already. I at first I hated it.
I did too.
When I finished the series, I was like, damn, I kind of like the series. Like,
yeah. Now to answer Thriller Ali, he asked me. He said, Ricky, who was better than Michael Jordan? A prime Shaq from 99 to 2004 is better than Michael Jordan. A Lou Alcindor / Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in his prime is better than Michael Jordan. And Magic Johnson, to me, is better than Michael Jordan. So, there you go. My opinion. More rings with those guys than his little 6 rings that he got. Which, out of the 6 rings that Jordan had, he beat a Utah Jazz team that would have never made it to the finals if Magic didn't retire with HIV. And the only competition that he beat, that he earned the ring, was the Laker team that he won his first chip. The rest of those championships are garbage. Isaiah Thomas's 2 rings are worth more than Jordan's 6 because when Isaiah won his rings, he went through all the GOATs. Where Jordan he never beat Bird. Isaiah's beaten Bird on many of occasions. Jordan never did. So this whole BS that Michael Jordan is the greatest to ever live. Michael Jordan is the greatest brand of all time. He's not the greatest player. Joe Dumars gave him problems. He didn't have to beat the legendary teams. When they had super teams, hold on, I'm not done. When they had super teams back in the 80s and 90s, when Jordan was in his prime, he wasn't beating those teams. He won his rings when those guys got old and retired. That's when Jordan won his rings. All rings are not created equal. We're not going to count Kevin Durant's 2 rings and throw them on a table and say they're as equal to 2 of LeBron's chips that he won in Miami. They're not. And Jordan can't give me those damn Utah Jazz rings and throw them on the table, and Isaiah can throw his back-to-back titles on there, and that smashes those rings. Those rings don't exist if they don't break up the bad boy Pistons. So that's what that is.
Hold up. Now,
hold on. He said Charles Barkley is a Hall of Famer, Rick. You're smoking something. Charles Barkley is a known loser. He's never won anything. Next. Go ahead, Parker. What were you saying?
You know what I'm saying? But on their way to their first championship, they swept the Pistons, right?
Bad boy, but that wasn't the. But hold on, that was not the bad boy Pistons. You got to tell the story right.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it
was Rick Mahorn on that team?
I'm not sure, but I know.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. Rick Mahorn wasn't on the team.
Finish, right? You had Isaiah on there, right? You had Joe Dumars, right? You had Robin, Sally, Buddha. the other guys, goons, whatever. They was on there though, right? The same team that repeated.
No, they weren't. That was not the same team, Parker.
No, you gotta let me finish.
But you're not giving factual statements.
Never mind, you got it.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm not saying you can. We only beat the Celtics that year because they lost to Cleveland. I'm just saying. MJ proved himself time in, time out.
No, he didn't.
As one of the GOATs, right?
Well, that's not. I didn't say, bro. You never heard me. I never said that Jordan wasn't the GOAT. I said Jordan's not the GOAT. Abdul-Jabbar, well, freaking, no, he couldn't wear Abdul-Jabbar's jockstrap.
We heard how you.
Come on.
Jordan is he was better than Shaq, right? As a player.
What?
You know what yes, he was.
Oh, shit.
He averaged like how many scoring titles? Come on now,
bro. It's not about scoring titles, bro.
No. So what we based on Shaq? Because Shaq did beat. Hold on, let me finish. I'm putting out facts. Shaq did beat MJ when he came back. Regardless, he beat him. Did. He came. The following year we swept Orlando with that team. That Orlando team was a. Come on now, the talent they had on that team. Shaq included, Penny, right? So. The Bulls earned it against Magic. Obviously, as time goes on, you do get older, though, right?
Yeah.
They beat the Lakers for the first championship, right? They was young, 27. I think MJ was. They beat the Phoenix Suns. Was a hell of a team, though. Come on.
If the Phoenix Suns was a hell of a team, they would have had more than one final appearance. No.
Okay, that year they was.
Listen, hold on. Thriller Ali says the general consensus of most OG NBA players say MJ is the GOAT. Only the people that say Jordan is the GOAT are the people that played in his era. Those Bill Russells, Abdul-Jabbars, they don't say Jordan's the GOAT. Kareem said he was the GOAT. He said because he took out Wilt. Because Wilt was the guy that nobody could take out. And Kareem said, I made Wilt retire. Because nobody could stop Wilt when Wilt was around.
I don't think nobody can say, don't get me wrong. Both the players you just mentioned are hell of a centers and stuff like that. But what MJ did, you can't, the numbers right there, you can say when he was playing, he put the city on his back. Hell, he put the NBA on his back, right?
He had to because he put. Think about what you said. You said he put the NBA on his back because everybody was retired by then. They needed a face of the league. Bird and Magic were the face of the league. They got old. They retired. They needed somebody new. And if this son of a bitch
retired when Jordan beat the Lakers,
he retired the next year. That was his last year. Do I need to tell you what happened in November? It doesn't matter.
What happened to Magic was his own doing.
Yeah, that's fine.
It wasn't no ACL injury.
Nope.
Happened to D Rose.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't. That
was his own undoing.
All I'm saying is
your MJ at worst solidified himself to be at worst to be a top 2 or 3 player ever in the history.
And here's how I combine teams.
Fellas, can we get back to Spider-Man?
Go back to Spider-Man. Okay.
Yeah, we get back to Spider-Man. I got one more thing. All of LeBron's championship teams would have beat those Bull teams. But let's get back to the Spider-Man teams.
Okay,
all right.
Sure. Like they did Dallas too, right? Yeah. Okay,
sure. Well, hey, shit happens. But the Miami team beat Dallas though with Shaq on there and Wade. But anyway, this Spider-Man series, I'm starting to like it. At first, I want to know parts of it. I think Nico even tapped out on it. So I don't know what happened with that, but whatever. But as the saying goes here, as Levon would say, let's wait and see on the.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you the episodes 3 through 6, they were decent, and I told you I already finished the series. All I'm gonna say is the surprise character in the last episode. Wow, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, you know what? I'm glad you said that, Deuce, because he's got some nice cameos in here. Daredevil showed up. And,
I wasn't even talking about him. Yeah, you didn't finish the series because if you did,
I didn't. Yeah, but Daredevil in there, that was pretty good. I mean, the first episode we got who was in there in the first episode? It was somebody was in there that we was watching. I forgot who it was. I want to read Thriller Ali's comment here. He said MJ transformed the game, and Wilt didn't. Kareem didn't. Come on, man. At one time, statistically, Michael Jordan was responsible for 1% of the nation's economy. because he was bringing in so much money, because he was the only black bald-headed man who was playing basketball that people can relate to. It's his fucking shoe, Thriller Ali. He has a Nike brand. That's why they think of him. You take away Nike, there is no Jordan. He doesn't have that. It's his brand. It's the Jordan brand. When you have kids, my kids, coming up telling you that Michael Jordan's the greatest when they never seen one goddamn Michael Jordan game, that kind of lets me know that the brand creates this lore, this era, the aura that makes people think that the guy was unstoppable. And he wasn't. You know, he played more than 6 seasons, right? He wasn't unstoppable.
Oh, hold up, Rick. Let me just finish my Spider-Man before y'all go on a tangent. My episode 6, I enjoyed it. That was my most favorite one because they had Daredevil in it.
Mm-hmm.
What's the little Chinese girl? I don't know if she's
Nico.
Chinese or
Nico.
Latin. She found out that
yeah, she's pissed because
Harry dropped dime, telling Parker's secret.
Yeah, I was wondering how long it would be before they made Parker and Peter buddy because they always were buddy. He just never liked his father because you know, his father was, you know, kind of a tyrant or whatever. Still to this day,
I ain't like how Lonnie, he kept, like, even though he got his brother out of it, like he wanted.
It's like he likes it now. It's like he wants it now. He wants to be in a gang. It's like, again, like, bro, and the disrespect is one thing that would never happen. If anybody in here played any kind of high school sports that they played, you never disrespect your coach like that, especially when it's your fault. Especially when it's your fault, you never ever disrespect your coach like that. Your coach, when you're in high school, is the closest thing you have to a father at that time, because that coach is rooting for you. His job is on the line, depending on if you do well or not. You are that coach's life force, his motivation and everything. And the way to disrespect that coach like that and not shake his hand, bro, I was a coach at one time. And I see my players now, they're grown men now. I see them in a grocery store or if I'm in church, and they still call me coach. They respect me. They would never do that to me if I went to go shake their hand. And the fact that they did, I don't know what I would do if they did. I don't know. He said Ricky has emotional damage. This dude, no, I don't, man. I think you guys just, you find the low-hanging fruit and you swing from it like Spider-Man. I just think, you guys get a little crazy with this.
How Spider-Man get a shot from you, Rick?
Here's the thing, though. Ricky Brown has admitted that he hates Michael Jordan, or at least does not like Michael Jordan.
That's not it, Parker. That's not it. He's always been a Magic fan.
Facts.
So he's not going to put somebody over. He's not going to put somebody over Magic.
Magic Johnson? Absolutely not. Magic Johnson is the greatest basketball player I've ever seen.
I will argue that I don't know if Ricky hates Michael, but I would say
he said it. I heard it.
I would say this constantly, though. Well, Pastor Rose makes it his job, right? He try to denounce any other player that he thinks is close to Michael, and he does not give proper. And I've seen that. That's probably why Ricky makes his job and making.
I think LeBron's a close second.
Well, here's what I would say here: if everybody was in their prime, no injuries or anything, you're talking one-on-one, Kobe Bryant would beat Michael Jordan in the game of one-on-one. He was the better offensive player. He had better footwork. He had better range. He had a better shot.
He didn't have defense. He didn't have better defense.
No, I never said that. But he didn't.
You can't say Kobe.
I'll tell you why. But Kobe is a bigger player. Jordan, he's bigger than Mike. He outweighs him. Yes, he is. He's bigger. He's bigger.
Jordan was on the all defensive team. I mean,
I'm not
a Jordan fan at all, but Jordan would rip from Kobe.
Kobe was also Kobe. Bro, it's not, the league is more than scoring. If they wanted to, like Shaq.
That's right.
Hold on. But hold on, because Parker keep bringing up this scoring shit. Shaq said he could have averaged. Hold on. I said he's a better offensive player. He is. You see the reason?
I don't think so.
Shit, bro. Think about what if Shaq wasn't on those Laker teams? Kobe would have led the league in scoring all the time. He was the league leader in scoring when Shaq wasn't there all the time. When Shaq left the Lakers, that's when he went out of control.
How about this?
Put up all them damn shots.
Shaq was in the league. Jordan was still getting scoring time. Come on now. We got to stop it. I remember
it's not about bro. You sound like my kids. You guys think it's all about scoring. Anybody can score now.
No, you say it's a better
scoring titles are not NBA championships. They're not.
I mean, MJ won that, so he checked that, right?
No,
what I'm saying is, I still would take.
How is he the GOAT and Bill Russell has more? How? How is he the GOAT when the Kareem's got 6 as well? How? He's got the same amount of MVPs as Kareem. He's got the same amount of titles.
Wait. Does rings make you the GOAT? Because Robert only got 7.
Well, when it comes to fucking Tom Brady, they tell me that he's the best quarterback because he's got more rings.
Got 7 as a player also. So does rings make you a GOAT? Like, what makes you a GOAT?
So what makes Jordan this GOAT that you guys are talking about? I don't understand.
I never call him a GOAT.
I don't understand. What is he one of the top?
You damn sure ain't Magic Johnson, nigga.
No, he's not. He can't fucking guard Magic Johnson. That's why they had to put Pippen on him. Here, let's keep it a beam. He ate Jordan's ass up. That's why they had to put Pippen on him. Because he smoked him. And the same thing with the glove. Gary Payton locked his ass down. And he was tearing him up, and they had to put Pippen on him. If he didn't have Pippen, he ain't got no rings.
Well, Pippen would have no rings without it either.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? Without Pippen, Jordan has nothing. Magic won a ring on the fucking road without Kareem. His first season. Kareem was at home with his ankle iced up. Magic. James Worthy wasn't on that team. Kareem was the guy at home. When Magic Johnson came in as listen, stay on topic. You're off topic again. I said when Magic Johnson won his first title, when he came out of college as a rookie, Kareem was not there. He was home icing his ankle, and James Worthy was in college. So he wasn't on that team.
Who was on his team?
No Hall of Famers that day. It was him and the rest. It wasn't no AC Green. There wasn't no Cooper. There was none of those guys.
Who was on the team, Rick? I was about to ask you that.
What, you mean the other 4 rings? We know the usual suspects. Byron and the rest of them.
No, Magic won his first title. Who was his teammates on that team in the NBA Finals?
Well, Kareem. Well, okay. First of all, Kareem wasn't there, and he was supposedly the top guy.
Okay, we established that though, right?
Okay, you probably that. So he wasn't there. Marty Barnes, Jim. Hold on, I gotta look it up. I don't remember all those fucking guys. Marty Barnes.
But before you continue, we got other topics, Rick?
Oh, just Invincible.
Oh, we're gonna talk about Invincible?
Yeah. Jamal Wilkes, Michael Cooper, Mark Landensberg. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Magic Johnson's the goddamn GOAT. Anyway.
Nah.
Yeah, he is. Okay. Bro. Yeah, I'm not tripping. Yo, you guys, listen, man. There ain't nothing wrong. Look, you guys want to give Jordan a hand job? Fine.
You don't think MJ, so you biased, right?
It's not. I'm going, bro. The numbers don't say so. You guys are
he
fucking.
Got better numbers than Magic.
Offensively, of course. Magic's a point guard, a true point guard.
He's a better defensive player than Magic as well.
Yeah, that's okay.
Hey, Levon, get the show back on the road, Levon. What episode are we talking about? Levon?
Oh, he's not there. So we're going to talk about Invincible, the latest season.
What episode?
The latest one, I believe it's episode 6.
Damn, you caught up already?
Yeah, well, we watched. That's what threw the show a freaking roof on Wednesday. We couldn't do the other shows because we watched all the Invincible shit. That's what it is. And Max City should be ashamed of his damn self on the West Coast talking about so Michael Jordan's better than Magic Johnson. I'm about to take your West Coast card, homeboy. I'm going to take it from you. Give it to somebody that deserves it. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
So Max City is from the Bay Area, so he going to cheer for the Warriors. So
the Warriors. Magic Johnson would fuck Steph Curry up. Please. He said nobody feared Magic Johnson. Oh, please. Okay. You know what, man? You guys are, I'm about to say the R word. But anyway. So, dudes, did you watch the latest episode?
I actually watched all of the episodes. I think last one was episode 5.
Yeah, this is the one where his brother is skateboarding, and they're all watching him, thinking that he's gonna kill these kids.
Cool with him and then,
yeah. Now in the comics, does this kid die? Parker?
Yeah, about Frag.
He does die.
When he gets older. Yeah, but he's much older though.
Oh, he's much older.
Yeah,
about Frag though.
A Viltrumite killed him. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. a much strong Viltrumite. Frag.
Well, you're making us do spoilers, man. They ain't even get there in the.
No, but they better not even do that in a TV show though, because we know what Anissa did to Mark in the comic.
Yeah. You're not gonna say that. Don't say that.
I know. Right? Yeah.
Dude, let's just say she had her way with Mark, and then they had a baby. That's as clean as I could say it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because she needed the pure blood. She was supposed to.
Well, he's not gonna. Yeah, but he's not gonna give you a pure blood Viltrumite, right? Because he's.
She was supposed to have a baby with a human being, and that's how they're gonna repopulate. Because remember, in one of the episodes, they said they have a low population rate, so she was tasked to go to Earth and do that. So when she found out who his grandfather was, which was some high person in their community, he was like, "Oh no, I got to have you." And Mark was like, "Nah, chill. I'm rocking with somebody right now." She's like, "Nah, I don't give a damn about that." And push came to shove, and that's all I'll say.
Did she drug him?
No. She
just overpowered him. Simple.
Just Jesus Christ!
Push came to shove. That's
oh my God. Well, this is actually probably the best Invincible episode out of season 3. Season 3 has been a drag to me. I haven't liked it. I haven't liked anything about it. I didn't like the marketing for it. It just seems so. Hell, I like Alan the Alien more than any of this stuff going on with freaking Invincible and his weird ass family. And
but you know what? I like the black guy. How he?
Hell yeah, the fake black mask dude. The guy that's made of the yeah. He's cool too. I liked him the way he played everybody. That was sweet. That was nice. The way how he played everybody, that's good. But now he's saying he's out. You know what? He even fooled Invincible. He put the hoodie on and walked out. Yep. And he said, "What? You think all of us look alike?"
On the ground and then came back.
Yeah, I like him. Unfortunately, his superpowers ain't enough. He's only a supporting character. But again, I like these guys. They write good comics. Even though this is a comic adaptation, they do make good comics. These are guys that made The Walking Dead. So
they are. I didn't know that.
Okay. Yeah, they're the same guys that did Walking Dead. So they're good. They're good dudes. So. I gave this episode a 7.5.
I gave it. I agree. No, I gave it an 8. I gave it an 8 because I like I like how they was everybody, like there was a twist. Like what's his name? Multi-Paul escaped prison.
Yeah, because they thought they got him. One of them actually got away.
Yeah, and then the Chinese guy, you thought he died, but then his right hand man absorbed his spirit and then put it back in his body. And then the dude with the computer face, he thought he was the man again, but he didn't know the Chinese.
Oh, he's all set. Oh, he's a dead man, bro.
Yeah, that's what
he's a dead man walking. Man. So I'm wondering if the black dude's gonna get away because he said he's out the gang. I'm out. And now the dude, that dude's a dragon again. He's gonna, He's gonna eat those sons of bitches up, bro.
Everybody, he coming after everybody.
Yeah, it's gonna take everybody to beat him. It is. He's a problem.
So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that because I give it an 8. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, hey, 7.5 ain't too bad. That ain't too far from an 8. I think that's
Parker.
Me, I gave it a 9 because I felt
Jesus.
The reason why, because I like what was going on in there, but it also sets up for the next episodes as well. So yeah.
Damn,
so
Parker.
you really look at it.
So let me get this straight. Captain America's a 6, but this one 30-minute episode's a 9? Damn. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Talk about
we got Vaughn who got bias against certain things, and Parker got his bias, so it's okay. It's everybody's opinion. You gotta respect it.
All right. Max City said Magic might barely make my top 5. I'm taking Shaq over Jabbar and Magic. Kobe don't even make my top 10. All right, Mac got a hold of that hen dog.
Well, Mac City said she performed that snoo. Yeah, she did, Mac. Yeah, Nessa, she a problem. She a problem.
Also, for a center, I won't forget about Akeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, but you know what? I saw what Kareem used to do to Akeem when he was an old man. Olajuwon don't want that smoke. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar used to smoke Akeem Olajuwon. Oh my God!
But he had Shaq's number though.
How? Because he beat him in the finals? Did you check those numbers? Hold on. because he beat Shaq in the finals, and it's a team game, when statistically they matched up against each other, basically cleared each other out. His supporting cast, Robert Horry at the time, was a freaking monster. Outperformed Dennis Scott and the rest of those bums, Penny Hardaway. Shaquille O'Neal would kill Akeem Olajuwon. And he showed that. When they had their games in the regular season, I don't think Shaq ever lost to Akeem in the regular season. He used to dunk on him all the time. They got to the finals, his team let him down. But if you're talking about, bro, nobody could stop Shaq. Teams were getting 3 centers to get fouls because that's what Shaq was.
I'm not going to take nothing away from Shaq. Right?
You can. He was the greatest player from 99 to 2004 when he was in shape. Nobody was better than the Shaq. Ever. Like, you couldn't go. Nobody could stop him. Like, yo, that's why when you told me this Jordan shit, I'm not telling you that Jordan. Hold on. But Jordan was stoppable. How many 8 for 20 games did he had when he shot his team out of the game because he shot too much? Bro, you just give the ball to Shaq. He's going to score. You can't stop him. Jordan can't be stopped. He has been stopped. Shaq cannot be stopped. He never was stopped. He beat up Duncan and Robinson at the same time. 2 7-foot Hall of Famers. And he's dunking on these guys like little kids. That is the fucking best that I've ever seen. That guy. That where nobody can stop him. Bro, if you're talking about skills, does MJ have more skills than Shaq? Yes, he does. Obviously, he's got more handles. He's got a mid-range. He can shoot at. But if you're talking about in their prime, in the draft, 9 times out of 10, you're taking Shaq over Jordan. You build your team from the inside out. Nobody taking no 6'6" guard over a 7'1", 300-pound, 3% body fat where nobody can stop him. If you do, then you're one of them general managers that must fucking work in Philadelphia. Nobody's taking Jordan over the Shaq if you're building a team. You build it from the inside out. You're taking the Shaq. You're not taking a guard. And they proved that in his own draft. He didn't go number 1. They picked the center. You always take the big man. He's not going to win that war. He's not. And he wouldn't even do it today because Jordan doesn't have the range that these guys have today. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have that Curry and Dame time range. He don't have that.
Jordan will have to shoot a lot of threes, though, man.
Do you have that? Yes, you would, because that's what the game is today, and that's my point. The game today, Shaq would average about 50 points because there's no center to stop him. He would kill Jokic. Jokic couldn't even. Oh, he couldn't touch him. Couldn't touch him. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna just say, chat, hit the like button. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, no doubt. We about to get out of here anyway because
I'll see y'all.
Yeah, whoa, don't go yet. Go over to Z's Discord. Okay. Go to Z's Discord and have him explain that video that he put up in there.
Okay.
Yeah, go in there and ask him about the video where he's shirtless, mindless, and it's just awful. Before you go.
Jesus Christ! I didn't even see no. Man, do I want to see it?
You don't want to see it, but it's there. It's troubling.
Oh my God, man! I'm scared now.
Yeah, you should be. You should be. Back, all right, brother. The backseat, he said Shaq was a demon. He was. He said, Ricky, they didn't know what they had. Bro, you can't listen. Thriller Ali. You can't draft Jordan number 1. Because you got to put a team around Jordan to be successful. He can't just take the ball like you guys think and go 1-on-5 and score a bunch of points. He can't do that. You need a big. There are no Shaq. Think about it. If Shaq was in his prime, Parker, Max City, Thriller Ali. If Shaq was in his prime today, there wouldn't be. He's averaging 50 points a game. Who's stopping him? Giannis? Too little. Embiid? Too fragile. Joker? Not athletic enough. Who's stopping that dude? The Bulls won without having a dominant center. Bro, look at those teams the Bulls beat. They were trash. And every team that had a dominant center gave the Bulls center the business. Here's what the Bulls had. They had the best defender, 2 of the best defenders on their team, with Pippen and Rodman. Jordan wasn't the defensive player he was on those last 3 championship teams. He wasn't the same guy. But Pippen and Rodman, Magic Johnson gave Jordan the business in game 1 of that finals. And that's when Phil Jackson said, I'm going to put Pippen on him. Because Mike couldn't handle him. He was too small. Magic would just back him down. That's what you use, your 6'9" advantage. So, I mean, hey man, that's just what it was. I'm sorry. I'm taking Shaq. I don't give a damn if Jordan is Jesus Christ. He's not Shaq. That's just what it is. They can't even stop old man LeBron. No, they can't. There's no rim protectors out there. None. These guys, man, have y'all ever? And Parker, you're a little older than me, but you're still my age. Bro, when we watched Sports Center back in the day, we didn't see all these guys with these dunks like they do now. There ain't nobody rim protecting anymore. Every time I look, somebody's on a poster, somebody's getting jammed on. The NBA has zero defense, zero rim protectors right now. Zero.
But I tell you one thing, MJ would kill in that post though.
Yeah, but Parker, who was the shooting guard that Jordan had to rival him? This is why I always say that 99 and 2004 Shaq was better than what Jordan was. Jordan had no equal. There were no top shooting. Drexler with that ugly jump shot? That was awful. That's who was for those who don't know, the second best shooting guard in the league when Jordan was playing was Clyde Drexler. That's all he was shooting over guys like John Starks, who was 6'1". Bro, he had nobody up in his face. Shaq, on the other hand, he played with the big boy centers, with the Olajuwons, with the Ewings, with the Robinsons. This is a fact. This is a fact. You couldn't give me three top shooting guards that Jordan had to deal with when he was playing.
Rick.
None.
You're talking in terms of their offensive production. Yeah, defensively, a lot of shooting guards.
Like
Hold on.
Oh, go ahead. Okay.
A lot of shooting guards at the time.
I knew this nigga would show up.
Defenders. Hey, bro. I'm gonna get to you and your boy another time. There were a lot of shooting guards who were really good defenders that he had to deal with. So yes, you're right in terms of what he had to deal with offensively. He didn't have to deal with what Shaq had to deal with. That's true.
Okay, that's all I want to hear.
Hold on. Defensively is a different matter. However, all right, he still was an exceptional defender and could guard at least 1 through 3. Nobody back then, outside of Dennis Rodman, could guard 1 through 5. All right,
Pippen.
He could go, and Pippen could guard 1 through 4. He really couldn't guard like Shaq. Dennis Rodman could guard Shaq.
Well, I mean, here's the deal. If you had a guard that was giving the Bulls the business, i.e. a Gary Payton, a Magic Johnson, you put Pippen on him because he's longer, he was stronger, and that was the equalizer. And Ty said Mike was good against scrubs. All the top players always drop 20 plus on him. And I'm from Chicago. Well, that's what Ty is saying was like what I'm saying. Like Jordan just didn't have the kind of pushback. Listen, did he dominate when he played? Bro, he had no guards. Drexler, he killed Clyde Drexler. Like, come on, it wasn't even funny. Watching Clyde with that ugly shot go against Jordan, who was quicker than he was. Like, it was just, I'm like, man, it was just bad. Clyde, you call Clyde to glide if he wanted to, yeah, in the dunk contest, but when them Bulls was on the court, he wasn't gliding to nothing. That dude was shut down. He shut Clyde down.
He was not completely shut down in the series, bro.
And that little cheesy ring that Clyde got when he teamed up with Olajuwon and the rest of the team when Jordan was on a hiatus or whatever. Yeah, whatever, dude.
He got it.
Man, please. Man, like I said, all championship rings are not created equal. I want to thank Mac City for his generous donations that he gave to us today. I want to thank Thriller Ali. Go ahead, brother.
Even your boy Magic Johnson said Michael Jordan is good.
Man, listen, first of all, the NBA, the old school NBA dudes have this fraternity where they're just giving Jordan the best player. Saying, here you go, Mike. Not to mention the fact he never beat Bird. He never beat the Bad Boy Pistons. Hold on. That was not the Bad Boy Pistons he beat. That was the Detroit Pistons that won the bet. Rick Mahorn wasn't on that team. Rick Mahorn wasn't on that team.
With Joe Dumars on that team.
That's not.
Lambeer on that.
Hold on.
Was Isaiah
Hold on.
was on that team?
Isaiah, number one, Isaiah was coming off an injury. Number two, if you know anything about anything, the Detroit Pistons got the name the Bad Boys because of Rick Mahorn. He wasn't even on the team anymore.
It was not just
Yes, because
yes. It was because of them as a group, bro.
Yes, and Mahorn was the guy. Mahorn was the guy. He was the dirtiest of the dirty. How do I know that? Because he's from Hartford, Connecticut, baby. Rick Mahorn. Remember that. He was the dirtiest of the dirty. Rick Mahorn. So, that being said, I want to thank everybody that came through. I enjoyed the show today. Stay tuned for, we're going to have an arcade on Wednesday. We're going to have our impressions of Avowed. Avowed, we're going to have our impressions of that. Yeah, I said Avowed. Shut up.
Avowed?
You said Avowed.
Avowed, whatever. It's an RPG. Some of you guys don't understand RPGs. Some of y'all don't know how to play them. You know,
beat it.
I don't know if anybody's beaten that game already.
I've already beat it.
Man, well, obviously you didn't try to do all the side quests, but okay.
No.
Yeah, okay. All right, so don't come telling me when you played half the game and telling me that you beat it.
I didn't say, no. I beat it. I 100%.
Okay.
You know, those
Oh, well, hey, exactly. That's what I do when it comes to RPGs, baby.
Step your game up, bro.
I don't got to step my game up. You need to go and step up the game that you paid for. Why would you not play?
I didn't pay for it.
Well, don't tell me that you don't you start that.
I didn't pay for the game. I paid for a subscription service.
Okay.
I didn't pay for the game.
Well.
All right.
Well, hey, look, I always strive in those RPGs to get the best weapon, to get the best like ally, everything, and I'm pretty sure that game's gonna have some DLC. So,
probably.
Oh man, he's one and done. Well, that's what obviously there's New Game Plus. It's a freaking RPG. They all are. Where you should start back from whatever level you were, sort of at the beginning.
It doesn't have New Game Plus.
I'm shocked
I don't know
at
if they're
that.
gonna patch it in, but it was a little bit disappointing.
I am disappointed. Starfield had it.
Certainly did.
Yeah. All right. Well, he said, I hear that dinner plate scraping. No, actually, that wasn't a dinner plate. That was, it might have been this here. Or, well, I don't know. Something going on here. He said, yeah, Valve is fire. I like it. All right, fellas, I appreciate you tuning in.
Really good.
We'll give our, well, Rose's the only guy that can give the game a review because he's the only one that finished it on Wednesday. But I'll give you my impression because I'm pretty sure I won't be done with it because I don't think I'm playing it tonight. I'll be playing tomorrow and Wednesday. So, you know me. My gaming is heavily on Saturday and Sunday.
So,
probably not. And I don't want to. I'm not right. Mello was running through it. And I'm like, Mello, what are you doing? I said, you're not enjoying the game. Yeah, Mello was like, yeah, he playing on easy going through and he's skipping the freaking conversations. I'm like, bro, why are you doing that?
Well, unless you like it, it's just a lot of dialogue, bro.
I need that dialogue, bro. You guys got to read that. I know for a fact that Obsidian always hides gems in their dialogue.
Oh, they do.
Yes, they hide it. You got to read it. You got to read it, man. It's in there. They hide it. Ty, that man is here. Happy anniversary to him, folks. And
Thank you.
we'll see you guys on